I think
Wait,
you
that's mine. Yeah, that's mine.
okay. Should I close that?
Yeah, close it and I'm gonna share it right now. Boom. Oh, stop sharing. Okay, so
That
you didn't
looks
see anything.
spoilery.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Zoom in. You were in the. Oh, first of all, I have to start the. I'm just kicking a few of these bots. I'm gonna keep the MP3 bot. That's the only one that actually worked. Not super helpful, but I'm gonna keep it. So, let me see. Now we're streaming 1080p 60, everybody. So everything looks good. Okay. So, you can open the last sessions. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
it.
I'm reading that. We just got the vials and we were putting them away.
I put the link for the last catalog in the Discord. You can click on it and check it out if you want. And yeah, so you got the vials. One thing that I wanted to do that I haven't done is check how do you identify these vials, because these vials, we said they're alchemical. Who has the vials? Is it?
I have one, and then
I have
Shadwick
the other
has
one.
Vials in the house. Well, you guys can start discussing your next move.
I can't remember. Did we explore both of the long?
No, not the
barracks?
bottom one.
Not
Only the
bottom,
top one.
Okay.
You have explored so far a decent number. You explored the tents, and I would say about half the buildings in the main colony. So it's not that bad. Let me ask you something, guys. You have a wand that Matthias is carrying, and you found the wand in a mattress in the building to the north. Does anybody remember if you tried to identify the wand?
I don't think we have tried to identify anything, right?
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh,
If we,
You did
What
and you
skill did
failed?
you use?
I was identify magic, I think. Or detect magic.
Oh, detect
Sorry.
magic. Does that
Yeah.
that doesn't? I think that just tells you the aura coming from it, right?
Yeah. It tells you the school of
There's
magic.
a skill called spellcraft. I think if you combine that with detect magic, you can. Let me see. You can learn more
So
about an item.
what happened was that Matthias, the wizard, Jameson, tried detect magic on the wand, and he succeeded on the knowledge arcana check. So he found that it's a illusion, faint aura of illusion. Let me see if I. Well, I should actually have. Let me see. It's in the notes. Okay, it bears the initials UH and it emanates faint illusion magic. So now, if you go to the notes, you should be able to see this. Can you see this? Go in your inventory, find the wand. It's the last one on your, and then click the blue, and you should be able to see saying it bears the initials UH and it emanates faint illusion magic.
I see it.
But after that, you didn't do anything else, and you could have done something else. You could have rolled spellcraft check, and then you would have identified it. But the reason you didn't is because we just didn't know yet how the spellcraft works. I'm pretty sure that's the reason.
Yeah, should he take that as one of his skills? I could take it, but his intelligence is higher than mine.
Well, I have a rank in it. I have 1 rank in it.
Oh, you do? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah.
Yeah.
You have 1 rank in spellcraft. Yes, I can see
Okay.
it.
I could
6.
roll it.
And hold on. And Shaden has spellcraft 1 rank, but he doesn't have any plus. It's just a normal check. So it's good. That means we have two chances. I just want to make 100% sure we haven't rolled anything. So I'm looking now at session 3. Yeah, I can see that you rolled Knowledge Arcana for the Unkicked name. Is the Unkicked name a magical creature? I don't think it's a magical creature.
Well, it's a magical creature, right? I think that's what we figured out at some point.
It's magical. Oh yes, it is magical. The Unkicks are magical, so that was correct. So as far as the wand is concerned, so in session 3, it doesn't look like you tried to identify. Let me look in session 4. No matches. So in session 4, the wand was not mentioned at all. So definitely, okay, let's do it now. Have you, first of all, make your decision there. Finish that conversation. Keep in mind that your priest has 2 channel energies left and 1 cure light wounds. It's not bad. But keep in mind that another battle that's tough and you might have to sleep.
yeah, yeah.
Let me look at your hit points if anybody's lost anything. Dan has lost 3, so and he only has 11 overall, so he's now down to 8. It's okay, it's not too bad. Alright, and so now what you should do, Jameson, is type, before we leave, let me take a good look at this wand. Control, and then Control Enter.
Oh, there's the emote.
Yeah, type, before we leave, let me take another look at this wand.
Not as an emote, just dialogue.
And then Control Enter.
Control enter would be a
Like
emote.
an action.
Yeah, just
Oh, wait, yes.
no, just you're speaking. You're talking to us. Like you're saying, hold up, guys, I want to look at this one. So it's just dialogue.
Enter. Normal enter.
And then after that, you'll do the action.
There's no regular speech. Okay.
Yeah, you're just talking to us.
And then roll spellcraft.
Yes, and then just roll spellcraft, yeah.
I rolls that. Oh, I clicked the wrong box. Oh, that's a bad roll.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen because it's 15 plus. Okay, and then just type. I can't figure it out, and then enter. And then Shaden's gonna try it.
Well, I can only do it if I'm trained in spellcraft. It says it's a trained skill.
Oh wait, you haven't. Also, you haven't trained.
It's a
spellcraft.
class. Yeah, it's a class skill for me, but I'm not trained in it.
I see. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I could move something else.
Okay, so now I'm just going to write. So in the notes, I'm going to write that Matthias failed at spellcraft, and then let me explain to you something. So I'm noting that Matthias failed at spellcraft +6. That means that he cannot try again unless the numbers change. So let's say that he goes up a level and he puts one more rank in spellcraft. Now his spellcraft is +7 and he can try again. So Matthias failed, or maybe in the next level Jubal is going to put one on spellcraft and he can try. But basically to try again for identify like this, something needs to change in the numbers. Otherwise you cannot try again.
Is that your rule, or is that from the book?
That is a second edition rule.
Okay.
The Pathfinder, I have not found any. Let me see what it says here for try again. Retry. Well, I'll tell you what it says here. It says, dude, that you can try once a day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It goes on to say that additional attempts reveal the same results, but I guess that means it's not very well phrased. I guess that means additional attempts the same day reveal the same results. Fair enough. So, but trying once per day, if that is correct, and if it's not a misphrasing, that is super overpowered. That means that if you can try once a day, that means you basically never have to use the services of a high-level wizard for identification. Why would you need to use anybody if you can try every day? Eventually you'll get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Eventually you'll get it.
Right.
So there's no reason, unless the item is way above your spell level or something. But I think that once per day is just overpowered. I guess we can search it some other time. But for me, the rule that I just said is you only get one chance unless the numbers change. And if the numbers change, you get another chance. And that rule, I can't remember exactly. I got it from second edition, but I can't remember. Is it optional rule? Is it the standard rule? I think basically that's the philosophy back then. That you can only try again if the numbers change. So I'm gonna search. I'm gonna research it more, but for now, this is what we're gonna go with. So you guys can start moving. The door is where Jubal is.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to move.
You can move through him.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, good buddies.
You need to move through the door, Beak. The door is
North, yes, right,
Here.
right, right.
And then where's the door of this barrack? Was it here? The door?
this door is there, and the
Like it
other
would
one's
be.
door.
That's
I
where the-
think the other one's door is. Look, it's here.
Okay.
Because it looks like the trail goes right there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking that.
Alright.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you something now.
Oops,
I
that is
saved it
wrong.
for now. I made a mistake before. Remember when you searched the building at the top and you found some money and you found some stuff?
Yeah.
So these two buildings, their contents are given to me in the same entry. You know what this means? This means that you've already searched the other building.
Both, technically.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But we have not. I'll tell you. Right now, if you went to the other, we have not role played it. We only role played that you went to the other one. I'll tell you right now, the other one has nothing. Like there's no enemies. It has the exact same description as the first one, and the items and the money and all that is divided between the two places. But you've already taken everything, so I don't think there's a way for me to fix it. You know why? Because you found some money. I can't remember now how much you found a little bit of money. The reason you didn't find a lot of money is because these colonists didn't bring a lot of money with them because there was nothing to buy in Azlant. You know, it was just loose change that you found. But it would make no sense if all the loose change was on the north building and there was zero on the south. It would make no sense because the buildings are identical. You know, they're like, you know, they had beds and bags of clothes. So I really don't know how to play this. How am I gonna? I don't know. We can just say. We can just. I guess we could pretend that you've already been through both of them.
Searched it already.
I can tell you exactly how much you found. 321 silver pieces and 87. Oh, okay, and 87 gold pieces. So you did find. And then you found. See, the adventure doesn't tell me, and remember you found a talisman, and that Beak is wearing right now. But the adventure isn't telling me in which of the two buildings the talisman is or where the money is. It's supposed to be spread between the two places, and no, even the one that you found, it doesn't tell me specifically in which of the two barracks it is. So I don't think there's anything we can do. We'll just pretend that when you search the top one, you also search the bottom one. I
guess we can just say when we said that we're going to search let's head towards the big building in the east, it could just be the one under this.
Yeah, do that. Start moving
so
there.
we'll start heading this way.
Yep. Yeah, I'm assuming we don't have a description of this building, right?
No.
Okay.
We don't even see the other part of it.
Yep.
No,
It's still a mystery. I'm trying to take point, it just hasn't gone through yet.
Okay. I'll give you something.
Is the entrance in here?
The entrance is right there.
Oh,
Oh, remove your arrow for a second. That's interesting the way you put it. No, if there might be a side entrance from there, but
Yeah, it says in the description it faces west, double wooden doors facing west. It makes you look
right.
at the town square, like you pass the waterfall.
Yeah, I
and
mean
you
that's
just
how you would
straight
walk
the
right
building.
into it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, I really don't know what the other is, and I don't have interiors, so we're just gonna go with the description. Forget about that thing for now for the north. To the north.
It might just be like a shutter or something for a window that was opened up.
It's a bit too thick to be a shutter. Give me a second because we're up to number. Let me see. We are up to number
9, I think.
8. So this is going to be 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're playing. I had completely given up.
Yeah, and the waves sound good.
Today. So I'm going to go down to number 9. And I'm just going to copy paste. And I'm just going to call it 2-story building. So I'm gonna send this to you. You got this before. You should, if you don't have it already, at the top there's the blue ribbon. Grab the blue ribbon and drop it in your hotbar somewhere down below.
I assume it's quite dark. We'll see.
I'll give you a description. Oh, there we go. Oh no, okay.
And is there any other description of the room like it looks like, you know, there's a nest for a monster, or there was a sign of a struggle or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I forgot. And there's a dragon sitting.
What I was wondering is that could I cast a light spell from outside, you know, through the windows? The lights will appear inside. We could see from the outside what it looks like in there in case there's something waiting for us. It seems like every time there's something waiting for us,
if you cast the light outside,
right now, right?
it's just going to be drowned out by the sun.
If I cast it inside the room?
Oh, if you cast inside, no.
Yeah, I mean, like standing out the window and I just point inside, you know, I
and
cast
you
it
throw
inside the
your
room.
yeah. You can go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll just try it. You have to walk me through casting a spell again.
Yeah. So basically, you go to your sheet and at the bottom actions, the last
Yep.
tab actions, and then you want dancing lights, right?
Yeah.
So first you hit on the left of dancing lights, the little sphere, the little
Yeah.
circle, and then to the right of dancing lights, you have to hit the combat. Yeah, you have to hit the little magnifying glass to the right.
Yeah.
And that will make the cast button appear under dancing lights. And then you hit that.
Okay. And then I can draw it on the map too, like I did before.
Yes, let me check out the description again.
Okay.
You should type that because there's no other way to signify that I cast dancing lights that resemble torches, I guess.
Oh, yeah, sure. And as an action.
Yeah, you guys in action, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then draw.
Hold on, I should probably put it in the center.
It lasts for 1 minute. But we can definitely say that you just keep it going.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if combat starts, then yeah, then we'd have to start counting. The other thing I was wondering is that I do have stealth as one of my abilities. I was wondering if I should fit in one of these buildings.
I was gonna walk around
stealth
stealthily. I do.
Yeah, Ranger, yeah, you have it too.
Oh, actually, I'll put that in. I was gonna do that.
So I'm doing this just to make sure that all these lights are within a 10-foot radius. So yeah, they are within 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't move anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna do this now. So nobody type anything.
Yeah, I'm creeping around and just looking around. It's like we're tired of triggering every single monster.
That's the same. It's like they get the jump on us no matter what.
Occult music, occult music.
Oh no, the second we hear that, it's like, oh.
In the meantime, I'm paying attention this time, and I am filling up the key.
Let me know when we can type again.
Yep. It's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple more minutes. I'll let you guys know when I'm done.
I'm gonna be away for a little bit. I'll be back.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm gonna go AFK for a sec. I'll be back. I'm back.
Yeah, I'll need a couple more minutes.
We chose the most complicated building.
No, it has nothing to do with you guys. It's just.
I don't know. Sounds suspicious.
No, it's not suspicious. What are you talking
At least the
about?
creepy music hasn't started yet.
Okay, guys, let me know what you want to do.
Alright. Hold on a sec. That would be the east wall, right? So I guess I gotta go to the east. Would it be like in the middle, away from the door? Oh, against the east wall. Okay, well that's weird. Because we came in from the east. Oh no, the west, sorry, I'm being stupid. I know where it is, so it would probably be over... Alright.
Move in the general direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, because it should be on the east wall, yeah. Opposite the door, I'm guessing.
Okay,
It's double doors, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should go in because he's sneaking.
who's sneaking?
I
Tell
am.
us.
I'm walking around stealthily,
Well,
just in case.
if you wanted to creep around stealthily, you would have to roll stealth.
Yeah, I can roll stealth.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
you know,
wasn't sure.
now Jameson is in, so well, roll stealth too if you want to. If you guys want to, you can both roll it. Hold on though.
Sorry,
okay.
I rolled it. And it actually rolled well this time, for once.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and both of you roll it like that. Yeah, go ahead and roll, Jameson.
Oh, yeah.
Jameson, no! He knocks over the podium.
So hold on, I'll type something.
He trips on the entrance. The little sill.
The bird makes sound or something.
It's like, Matthias, watch your step. Ah!
Oh, Shannon's not back here, right?
I don't know.
Well, what kind of floorboards did it say that it had? It's a mud brick. It's full of mud.
Well, but this house is fancier than the others, so it might have wooden floorboards. Especially if it has offices.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right. That's for the podium now.
Or are we waiting? I was gonna use detect magic.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could do that, and then I'll type something else.
go ahead. You can do it at the same time. Move wherever
Okay.
you want. You know how to do the cone, right?
Yeah, I think it's. I cast it, and then
It would
Do
be
the
better. It, would-
oh,
you know how to do a cone, right? You hit. I think it's control and no. Oh, control is a circle. Can you guys see the circle?
Yeah, I see it.
yeah,
So
that's cool.
Alt is this, and control is a circle. Boom, look at that. Yeah, so Alt and both mouse buttons, and you can draw. Look, because the detect magic is so huge, you can step out of the building and then take the entire building in the cone, you know?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Instead of doing, because you can go up to 60 feet. That's only 30. So why don't you just step outside, turn off the first double, yeah, and then go outside as far as you need to take the whole building in. And then try again. No, okay. You already had it.
Oh, it doesn't turn off if you move.
Damn, that's a whole building.
Yeah. Okay. So now I have to go to all the rooms. So don't click anything. I'm trying to find, because there's a bunch of stuff in here. I want to see. Oh. Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So Mattis was inside, but now he's outside.
Yeah, he went out to take advantage of the tech magic cone. Now Icy is this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so he went inside, he made noise, he thought, ah, fuck this, and he went back outside, and then he cast tech
Yeah.
magic. Okay.
He just went inside to make noise. That's right.
Yeah, it's just, it helps the spell.
Let me stick with I'm good too.
I see. I was thinking about this whole stealth. We have these bright lights in the room. I think that probably hurts our stealth checks. Oops. Oops.
Okay, I'm still looking. Okay, so roll knowledge arcana.
Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah. Well, it's remember detect magic for the School of Aura. It's 15 plus the spells. Yeah, it's 25 is pretty good. Yeah, 15 plus the spells CR, so should be good.
I saw that hidden die there. I know something's up.
What a hidden die! You're seeing things.
There's another
3
one.
already.
Oh wow.
A lot of rolls. I guess it makes sense that you can see the shadows, because in person you would hear the DM rolling dice behind the screen.
I'm saying that maybe he gets a nice felt pad and then it suppresses the sound, or he can
Yeah, true.
generate random numbers through a terminal or something on his calculator.
It's complicated what's happening, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm figuring it out. And it's a bunch of stuff that's happening at the same time as the detect magic.
I forgot, actually, we probably should have done the detect magic before entering the building. So sometimes it won't give it.
It's
Could give a
cursed.
clue. Yeah, I think it can
The whole
detect
building is cursed.
It
magical
can give
beasts.
you a lot because if you wait for 3 rounds, it will tell you exactly how many magic sources there are, their location. So you can see that maybe there's, you can see exactly where they are, even if you're outside. If it's on the second floor, it will tell you it's on the second floor. It's basically pinpoint accuracy in the 60-foot cone. So
So like a
yeah.
magical monster would show up too, right? Just so
Yeah.
we know that there's something. Yeah, we wouldn't know what it is. But
Definitely. Although, most enemies are not going to be magical. but
right.
It could be a magical trap. It could be several things. So what I need to do now, I've done it with the other people. I haven't done it with, is I need to pin the detect magic. I need to put it on my bar in the bottom so I can easily get it. Because I'm going to be getting a lot. And also the spellcraft. Okay, okay, so it's 15 plus spell level of the Okay, I'm ready to do the technology. WG.
Are you waiting for us, Icy, or are you still working on something?
No, I'm trying to finish the detect magic that I was sent by Whisper to
Okay.
Matthias. It's difficult because the magic he's detecting, it's not giving me a spell or a school. The good news is he rolled quite high, so I think that it's pretty certain that he figured out the school. So it's 15 DC plus the spell level. So that means he has up to 10 levels. And yeah, let's recover it. Let me just Google one more thing to make 100% sure. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. So I'm done with the detect magic. I've sent a message to Jameson, so it's up to him to tell you whatever he wants to tell you. And now I have something else I'm dealing with, all those checks that I did.
It's a heads up that I was opening the door to the north office, if you didn't notice.
Oh, you said this to me? I carefully
Yeah,
opened.
well,
Okay.
I have it above the detect magic. I didn't know if you noticed it.
Okay, no, I didn't. I saw it now. This was gonna happen after I tell you what's happening with all those rolls, and after Matthias, he's typing now.
Of course, it's the northern office.
Of course.
Of course.
But when I'm like, my hand is heading straight towards it when he says it.
And Kilos is
I
Dan,
probably just open it too late. I'm like, wait, what? As I open the door.
Dan, tell me something about universal magic. Isn't universal magic level 0? Is that what it means?
I think it depends because it depends on the edition. In some editions, it's low level divination, like level 3 and below. But it might be level 0. I don't know. I'd have to double check. Like, because greater divination was like its own thing. Let me see. Maybe I can find something on it. Oh, Universal School. There it is. Okay, hold on. Wizards do not specialize. Okay, well that's obvious. Okay. There's got to be another thing on this. No, it's just the wizard according to this. But
I think it's just
there
there's a
has to
school of
be.
magic called Universal, right? Is that all this means? So there's
Is
some
there?
spells that are in. Yeah. Well, it's there are some spells that are universal.
Oh, like
so
read
it means that
magic,
all
detect
yeah,
magic.
like all
That's
schools
probably
can
universal.
cast them. Like
Yeah, yeah.
prestidigitation, for example, is one that's universal.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's its own school for certain spells then in this version.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not really. I mean, it's not listed as a school.
Yeah.
It just basically
I'm
means
guessing
all
stuff
schools
like
get it. Yeah, no matter what
Stuff
school
that
you're
every
in, you get
wizard
these
needs,
spells.
like detect magic, read magic, that sort of stuff.
Right.
I'm guessing. Yeah, arcane mark. That makes sense. There aren't that many.
Yeah, there really aren't that many, and I know prestidigitation because that's the only bard spell that's universal, from what I
Yeah.
saw when I looked through all of them.
Yeah, there are very few. Wish is universal. I guess that makes sense.
So we've done everything except one message that I need to send. Huh. So there is a way for me to share something with only one of you if I want to. This is what I'm trying to figure out now. I think I did it. I think that only one of you is now seeing what I'm sending him.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
You have, it's a lot of information. You have take a minute to process it all and decide what you want to do, and then do something if you want to. It worked beautifully though. Like I could share the image just with Beak, and by whisper, I sent him the whisper, and that's it. You can remove now your detect magic cone.
Like what I think I should do is just shout, you know, eyes up, second floor gallery.
Look. If you want, so let me tell you something about those whispers.
Okay.
If you right-click on the whisper, and you can click on copy text to clipboard, and then Control V in the chat, and then you just change the text a little bit to
Oh, okay.
to sound like it's coming from you, from first person, and then yeah, you can shout it. And by the way, if you want to shout, /mood, so / then type. You know what? I'm gonna put it on. It's not.
Yeah, Discord.
Yeah. So if you type, check out what I'm putting on Discord.
Yeah.
So that's the syntax. /mood shouting in parentheses, and then type whatever you want. In the parentheses, it doesn't have to be shouting. It can also be pointing towards Kellos or whatever you want. And then it looks beautiful in the. Oh, okay. So Chev is posting some details about the detect magic. Check it out, Jameson.
Yeah, it says it can't penetrate too deeply, so I'm not sure how thick the walls are in this building.
Oh yeah, I was reading that.
But the windows are
It's
open, the door's open. But can it get to the second floor?
Look,
Yeah, I don't know if it's made of stone.
in this particular case, we can say that he came inside and he did several scans of the whole thing. You know, it would just take a bit more time, a few more minutes if you had to go inside. 1 foot of stone. 1 foot of stone is quite thick. 1 inch of common metal. 1 thin of shit lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Yeah, 3 feet of wood is quite a lot.
So if this building is wood, 3 feet of wood. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Because this scene is quite complex, let's assume that Jameson did whatever he had to do. Yeah. Before you read what Beakman wrote, let's close the detect magic thing. Let's just say that Jameson did whatever he had to. If his detect magic was blocked, then he walked inside and he just did some more detect magic. So that chapter is closed. Now you can pay attention to what Vic is saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we all be inside at this point?
You can move inside now if you want.
Okay.
So now my question is, now that you have this help from Beak, if you get more perception checks, and if they have a bonus of some kind.
I wonder if I could shoot. Can I throw a magic missile at him from here?
Wait.
'Cause I think-
So, were you back here? Where were you? When you started
one over. There you go.
You're there. Okay. So, yeah. Before you move, I just want to make sure. Well, the one you're outside. Well, Jameson is too far to see anything. Matthias is too far to see anything. Shaden could see through the window. So I just want to see now if Kellis and Jabal get new perception checks now that they have some help. Let me check the perception. You guys can check too if you want. So all those checks were the creature's stealth versus your perception, and the only one who made it was so Beak rolled 25 and the creature rolled 19.
Oh, I didn't roll 25. It was Matthias.
So
he
He
rolled
rolled a
before you,
secret
bro.
roll, I'm guessing.
You rolled 23. You rolled 23, and the creature rolled 19, and the rest of you rolled 10, 1, and 8. Matthias rolled 1.
I see.
Kellis rolled 8. So now, maybe favorable conditions would be in the favorable.
If he points it out and the creature's not hiding, wouldn't we just see it once we know where to look?
It is hiding.
Okay.
That's why I rolled the stealth for it. And
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's a small creature.
It's made of metal.
I have an image, so that's why I would like to send it to you, but I can't send it to you unless you spot it yourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the spellcaster. Yes, I don't have this here. In my GM notes. No. Yeah. So.
It's basically Alexa.
Okay.
Sounds like a Terminator with one eye missing.
Yeah, don't type anything else now. Hold on.
Okay.
Don't type anything else. So I'm just trying to figure out. First of all, if Matthias was all the way out, he shouldn't even have rolled probably perception. So I don't. Well, he got one anyway. It doesn't matter. But and as for Jubal, maybe because of his distance, because the creature is upstairs. It's +1 DC per 10 feet. So it's about 15 feet or something. So it should be maybe 20 feet. Let me see about the try again. Yes, you can try to sense something you missed the first time, so long as the stimulus is present. But what does that mean? That you roll every second? It doesn't say.
The stimulus would be that he yelled for us to look, right?
Is he pointing with his hand and then we follow his where he's pointing?
Well, he says from the second floor gallery. I guess you can point to. First, though, I really want to finish. I really want to find the Jameson's. Does he have the alertness feat? I don't think he has the alertness feat. We just have to. Let me look at the feats. No. Yeah. So we just have to. See with Chev's owl, he gets a +3 only if he's in shadow. He doesn't get it if he's in because the owl has better vision in. So I just need to see if the Hulk will. The Hulk probably doesn't work the same way. The Hulk should probably get it even in daylight. I just need to find the table. Okay, I found it. The Hulk. Master gains +3 on sight phase in bright light. So in bright light, but bright light would be outside. It would not be inside the building, definitely. The dancing lights doesn't count. You deleted that, huh? The dancing lights.
I didn't touch it. No,
You didn't touch it? Oh.
no, I left for a bit. When I came back, I think it was gone.
Yeah, so he gets, well, he is in bright light, but the object that he's looking at isn't. It's quite complicated. Well, there's two things going on here. First of all, what is Beak going to do? Because Beak has seen it. He says full. He can do whatever he wants. He can target it with a spell. He can run up and chase it. He can do whatever he wants. But the others can't because they haven't seen it. Unless they want, you know, they can leave. You can do whatever you want. You can leave the room, or you can go. For example, he says it's upstairs, so you can go upstairs. But you cannot target it with like spells or with bows or because you can't see it. So the one question is, what does Big do? And the other question is, what do we do about the others? Can they roll again? That's you know what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm going to start a combat tracker. I'm going to add this creature on the combat tracker, and I'm going to roll. Well, only the creature and Beak. It's like we have a surprise round, and because they are the only ones who've noticed everyone. They are the ones. They act, and okay, that's what we're gonna do. First, they're gonna get a surprise round, just the two of them, because they are the ones who, well, the thing was spying on you, so he saw all of you, and Beak noticed it. So they get to act first, and then in the next round, when everybody gets to act, that's when you get another perception check. I just need to add it to the combat tracker. Okay, we set the round to 0. It's interesting that it's on the combat tracker now, but there's no way for me to share its position solely with Beak. So if I turn it on, it will turn on for everybody. So I'm not gonna do that for now. Roll all initiative, so I roll all of them. And it's playing first. Okay, and since nobody else can see it, I'm gonna have to whisper to Beak what it's doing. And now it's Kellos' turn, but he's surprised. Tobias, it doesn't matter what he's doing. and,
Never does.
and now it's Beak. So it's your turn, Beak.
See, do I have any spell or something that can? Let me see. So.
By the way, I have a description of it, another description, and I'm going to share it just with you now. Although, you know what? I'm not going to give it to you because it's too far for a concise description. So,
I don't think I have any useful spells for that. So probably
well,
just
no, definitely not memorized at least.
yeah.
So no.
I mean, just running towards it and trying to stop it or grab it or something like that.
Yes,
I
you
have
can
very low
definitely-
dexterity
you can-
though, but I don't
You
see
can
anything.
definitely do that.
Okay.
If you want to, you can just type I run, type whatever it is you want to do, and hit Control Enter.
Do you have to run up the stairs because it's on the second floor?
Yeah, probably.
I can shout again, right? A tiny sentence to try.
Yes,
to
you can shout. You have. Hold on. When did you shout before? You shouted. Oh, hold on. You already shouted quite a bit, so I have to decide if you
Okay.
shout. No, you've done enough shouting for this round.
Okay.
You can shout more, but you won't be able to run.
Okay.
Okay. So it's difficult to visualize here because we don't have the second floor. But what I'm gonna do is, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete your token and
I'm literally going in another dimension.
yeah.
You've been swept away to Ravenloft? Just by yourself.
Where did you go?
That's one of the planes that we didn't know about, the seaplane.
And then everybody else. Normally I should have put the flat-footed condition to everybody, but since the creature isn't attacking anybody, it's pointless. And now it's the creature's turn again. Now this is round 2. Let me tell you what it's doing. And after I tell you, you know what? The players are going to roll perception just before they play, one by one. Okay, now it's Kelos's turn. Roll perception. Wait. Before you roll though, I think that the creature is not doing stealth anymore because it's just running. However, so I just think that it will take some penalties. We just have to figure out.
Make a roll with.
I'm gonna roll
Like
again
a-
for stealth. Yeah. So, for example, it says here, creature making the check is distracted. So I think that I would give him a -5. And I would give you a +2 favorable conditions. Yeah. -5 to the creature's stealth check, +5 to your perception check, +2. And then there's also the distance. Do we know how high the ceiling is? Does it say how high the ceiling is?
It does.
It's a 2-story building. So it's just like 10 feet maybe, a little bit less.
So let me first -5 to my roll. You know that's easy. Okay, we got mine. And now, Dan, we just have to figure out his modifier.
+2.
It is
or should it be-
+2 favorable conditions because depend upon yeah, I will count it as +2 that Actually, I think I should count it more. Favorable conditions. You know what kind of light is there in the room?
Is my spell gone?
Before we are with your spell gone.
Was it that we assumed I was going to maintain it, right?
We did say that you're going to maintain it.
Yeah, I never deleted. I don't know what happened to it.
Let me tell you. Let me ask you guys, how many rounds does it last on its own? How often does it need to be?
It's 1 minute per level.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
yeah, I
1
assume it's,
minute.
yeah. Even if I haven't touched it yet, it probably still has
So
20 seconds
yeah,
left.
yeah, something like that. So let's assume that. Do you mind drawing it back?
Yeah.
Okay, that means that. However, this is on the first floor with the lights.
That's a good point.
It's a tough call. You know what we're gonna do? Go ahead and roll without any modifiers now.
No modifiers? Okay.
For now, and I just want to see. Oh no! You're not supposed to roll. I'm supposed to roll for you.
Rolling for me, okay.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because before it did matter. I'll tell you what it rolled. It rolled 19. So roll.
No modifiers, right?
Yeah, without modifiers. And then when you roll, I'll see what I'm gonna do about modifiers.
Okay. Oof.
Yeah. By the way, you can run where Beak runs if you want to. You can
That's
just
what I
follow
was
Beak.
going to do.
Yeah.
I was going to say that I was going to chase after him.
Yeah. So
I'll type that in right now.
you can just write it. 15. And the question is, do you see it with a 15? I'll tell you what. Let me tell you this. When you get to the second floor and you see Beak chasing it, and that thing is not trying to be stealthy anymore, it's just trying to escape, then you definitely see it immediately, automatically.
Okay.
All you have to do is make it to the second floor, and now you are on the second floor. So, yeah, hold on.
Oh, that looks cool.
There you go. Now you see it, and
Yeah.
next, Tobias is outside, and he's just fluttering around. And next is Beak again. So, okay. Let me type something for you, Beak.
Okay.
Would I also see it? While you're typing to Beak?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can just keep pursuing it if you want, and it looks like you're going much faster than it.
Okay. Okay. So, well, I had a doubt. When you say up a wall, do you mean an internal or external wall? Is it already outside?
What I mean, because this thing is carrying around on the floor, it has reached a window,
I get it.
and
An
it
inside
needs
wall.
to climb up half a wall before it can fly out or whatever, jump out, or you see. So it's climbing up now, almost the windowsill. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. So I don't know. Can I throw myself towards it in order to catch it, or?
Look, for me here, it's a little the way they phrase it here. It's not clear exactly how it's going to happen. And the reason that in the beginning you saw that I took a while to figure out what's happening. First of all, I had to figure out if it's magical and if it's going to show up in the detect magic.
Okay.
And apparently no. And then I had to figure out how would you guys spot it, because it didn't give me any specific mechanics for you spotting it.
Okay.
But then I saw its stealth, and I think, okay, it has a very high stealth. All I have to do is roll stealth for it and roll perception for you guys, and that worked. And now the question is, it tells me here that a determined player moving at full speed can intercept it in 1 or 2 rounds.
Okay.
So there doesn't seem to be any. Well, there doesn't seem to be any mechanic for how can you manage to grab it or not.
I guess it would have to be a grapple.
Yeah,
Time to look at the grapple rules.
If we do grappling,
Yeah.
Millions of pages of rules.
Yeah, those are super complicated.
Yeah, I've always heard that it's like the nightmare of 3rd edition.
Yeah.
anyway, I first need to see if Beak wants to do it, and then we'll take it from there. You know.
Yeah, I want to try to grab it.
Good boy.
Oh no! It's grapple time.
Yeah, I
You've had
remember
it
that
happen at some point.
flowchart as it showed us last time.
Yeah. The thing is that the grappling, that's what I don't know. Grappling is supposed to be, between people.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure if you're supposed to grapple this thing or if we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't, unless you type it in the chat. I'm not even going to try to just resolve it. There's no point.
Okay.
Type it in the chat, and then that's the end of your turn. Or well, that's not the end of your turn. If we initiate,
Would it be able to fight back if we tried to just grab
yeah,
it?
I'm looking at these abilities now, but the thing. Oh, first of all, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a roll you guys can do, a knowledge roll. Let me look again.
Really not nature.
Actually, it's not all of you, because now only 2 of you can see it. Let me look at the knowledge table again.
I have dungeoneering, so I guess if it's an aberration. But
Oh, okay. I see where it is. How can I tell you without telling you? I guess the way to do it would be I just roll. Let me see what Beak has. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I definitely know which category it is, but I don't want to give it away. And I'm looking now that, neither Beak nor Helos has it, nor Dan has it. So you do not have its category, so you're not even going to roll anything. I guess I could roll some shit to confuse you. Just roll some random. But I've already given it away, so you're not going to get anything, at least not the 2 of you. Yeah, so you can type Beak that you jump to grab it, and that's it. That's all I need from you.
I'm gonna go AFK for a sec. I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So it looks like we are gonna have to grapple. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely grapple.
I'm back.
Okay, so I was saying that I was looking at its abilities and everything just to make sure, you know, can it grapple, can it, and it's 100% sure that you're gonna have to do grappling because it has special anti-grappling bullshit in there.
Yeah, figures.
Okay.
So, let me see.
I found the flowchart. I can.
Put it on Discord. Put it on Discord.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at it now. This is insane. So attacker initiates grapple as a standard action. So we assume that you caught up with it and you initiate grapple. Does attacker have grapple or grab ability? I guess no. Provokes attack of opportunity from defender. Does attacker have grapple or grab ability? Where would that ability be?
It sounds like a feat. I really doubt he has those.
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound like he has it. So attack of opportunity then. It kind of looks like, okay. Attack of opportunity. Let me see. The thing is, because this thing is tiny, I don't think it gets an attack of opportunity. It's tiny. Everything I know about, let me see, if its reach is 0, reach. No, it has reach of 5 feet. Let me look at the attacks that it has. Yes, it does have a tiny attack. But the adventure is telling me that the thing is trying to escape. It really wants to escape. It doesn't really want to fight. Does it gain anything by giving up on the attack of opportunity? I don't think so.
I mean, it's a free attack. So
It's a
if
free
he does
attack.
get stuck, it would help him escape later if he can kill somebody. So I'm sure he'd probably take it.
Well, I made it on the combat tracker now visible. The combat tracker does not have. I actually do have a. Oh, well, I fixed it. So I put a. I fixed the token. I now have a token. Okay, let's play out the attack of opportunity. Targets. I drop a target on Shadrick, and I think you hit shift to designate the attack of opportunity, and just let me see. I think it's gonna be like this. Oh, it does say attack of opportunity to me, but it doesn't show it to you because of because my role is. But to me, it does say attack of opportunity. So and now that you're near, let me give you the description.
The token's supposed to appear on the map. I see the. I'm not sure if you should show the name of the combat tracker yet. I guess maybe you're gonna reveal it all to us now.
You can see its name, its actual name. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah,
okay.
I can.
Yeah, it shows it.
I'm trying not
What
to look
about
at it.
now?
But,
Now you can't see it anymore, can you?
It
no,
still
it's
shows for me.
Yeah, I don't see Kilos or Shadrick on the map. Okay, now
There,
it says
unidentified
creature.
creature. Yeah.
Okay, it's too bad that you saw the name before, but well, I'm gonna send now everybody the image and keep it on your screen. It looks good on the stream. Oh wait, boom.
Yeah, there you go.
Identify. I still haven't gotten used to the fact that pretty much all the stuff that I'm sending you, tokens, images, items, they're not by default set to the correct identification status and all that. I have to, before I send you anything, I have to fix it myself. Fantasy Grounds just doesn't fix it. So it sucks because sometimes it's spoilery, but definitely now whoever goes upstairs is gonna see everything because there's two people in front of it and so we played out the attack of opportunity. It missed. Let me see if I can describe to you what kind of attack it is. Well, it's described as a slam. I don't know how this tiny thing will slam on you, but the damage would only be a 1d2, so...
It's like...
Yeah. It hits its wall body against you or something.
It's more like a minor poke than a slam.
You're wearing armor, aren't you? What armor are you wearing? Let me see. You're wearing chain vest. You know what? I'm not going to describe it. So we did. I see. Is the attacker hit by the air? No. That means attacker rolls CMB versus defender CMD. Do you know what that stuff is, Dan?
Combat maneuver bonus and combat maneuver defense. I don't know what my combat maneuver bonus is.
It'll be in there. If you go into combat, the combat tab shows them BAB. Is base attack. Yeah, it's a CMD is right there. Constant maneuver defense.
It's at the bottom.
And hold on.
CMB.
Oh, you're right.
CMB
Oh
right
yeah,
above.
CMB at the bottom.
Melee range CMB.
So I guess you can go ahead and double click on the CMB.
Okay. Oh shit.
Okay, and then I guess I should click on its CMD. I cannot click on it. It says CMD 12 here.
I guess
But,
I had to roll against that, right? So I lost.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you have to
You have to
roll
meet his
12 or
score.
higher. So you
Like
lost.
CMD is essentially the armor class for combat maneuvers.
Okay, so grapple fails. Neither party is considered grappled.
Oh, thank God.
And that's it.
That's it. Seems to be the
think
one of
so,
the
right?
final options of the flowchart.
Yeah, you lunged for it and it just stepped out of the way or something. Or your finger slipped
And
off of it
then
or something.
it says that the next round is defender's turn, grappled defender, but that's only if he's grappled. Since he's not grappled,
Yeah.
Yeah, he just gets to have his regular action.
who the fuck thought this up? Like can you imagine somebody like?
Yeah. I mean, it's a. I'm a bit surprised that this flowchart doesn't have like, usually flowcharts make very clear when you're at an endpoint of any particular flow direction, but.
Yes. Well, you have to keep in mind that this is just a guy.
Right.
It's not an official Paizo flow chart. Some guy just made it, and obviously the system is. Anyway, I think it could be improved, but it probably have to be bigger.
Yeah.
If you wanted to improve it, it would probably have to be bigger. So it looks like so far we're good. It also looks like this thing is gonna probably escape. But we'll see. We'll see. Next, I guess Jubal.
Yeah, so I'm assuming probably the distance it would take for me to run upstairs. I don't think I get close enough to it, right? But I'm probably gonna do that anyway, just to follow behind, because I don't know what's going on, right?
Okay, so just type that I ran upstairs.
Yep.
And I'll go like 5, 10, 15.
I'm gonna say run, not ran.
Another 15. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna assume we're gonna play Theater of the Mind upstairs, and I ran upstairs join the others. Okay, and let me look at your skills if you have.
I mean, if I could cast a spell on it, like grease, for example, it might make it slip.
Yeah. Before you cast anything, I'm gonna roll for you that knowledge skill. Let me figure out the DC. Now I have to figure out what common it is. So it doesn't tell me. All the monsters should have their rarity. I think the second edition had something like that. Didn't it? Have
Yeah,
something?
second edition shows it in all of their stat blocks for the monster manual.
So why did they take it away for?
I don't know. Maybe it's in the monster manual in the full stat block, and not in the short ones that they give you in the books.
Well, I do have all of them. This is. Where would it be? It would be. Well, assets. Okay, let me just modules. I think it's Pathfinder. Okay, activation. Bestiary 3, I think it is. Bestiary. But I'm pretty sure it would show up in. Because I'm looking also the webpage on the Pathfinder SRD side or whatever. Anyway, I'm glad that we went through one round of grapple and it worked okay, you know.
That's kind of cool.
That's progress. All this time it's been loading the bestiary tree. Okay, I gotta load it now. Monsters. Is it bestiary tree? Okay. Yes, Pathfinder role-playing game, Bestiary 3. So I'm looking at it. Monsters. Okay, reference manual. Okay, in the reference manual I found it. Oh, and it has a different, really beautiful illustration too. Let me see if I can give it to you guys. Okay, but now I remember to to do the annotation.
Redact. Oh, looks different.
Oh,
That's
just a
nice.
heads up, guys. I'm probably gonna have to go in 45 minutes.
Yeah, we might actually have to even stop it earlier, but yeah, that sounds good. So I'm looking at the stat block now, and it's really well done in the actual book. But it's the same stuff that I already had. Yeah, they have a shitload of stuff. They just don't have the rarity, and the rarity is important when you're doing the knowledge checks. Because if it's a common creature, it's 5. Base is 5. If it's a normal, it's 10. If it's rare, it's 15. So I'm gonna go with the 10. I'm gonna go with the 10, and plus the CR. So yeah, it appears that Jubal knows about this
Of
thing.
course. I dream about this thing every night. Looks
He
like
sees
Hal
it in his
from,
nightmares.
like from 2001: A Space Odyssey. It looks like Hal. That's what it is.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's like a little Hal. It's a
Red
mobile
eye.
Hal.
Okay. I guess we're gonna do it through the whisper. I'm gonna do that.
I'm reading it now. Okay, so where is it right now? It's on the crawling up the wall.
It's crawling up a wall next to a window. Crawling
Okay.
up the wall that that leads to the window, and in front of it, Beak is grappling with it, trying to, and a few steps back is Kelos, and you're pretty much next to Kelos.
Okay. I'd like to try to cast grease on the wall. I can say something in chat too, but I want to try to make the wall slippery so it'll fall.
Okay, makes sense.
I'm wondering if, oh yeah, it's on the wall, right? So I have to cast the grease on the wall, and then hopefully that would make it, fall down, land on the floor.
Okay.
Let me say something in chat though.
Remember, you have one long sentence or two short
Right.
ones.
Actually, because I ran up here, and then I'm gonna try to cast a spell. Is that already too much to do, or?
No, you have. I assume that the speaking is a free action.
Okay. Yeah.
So you had your move action. Now you have your standard action, and you have your speaking, which is the free action. If the speaking is too much, then it takes up the standard action.
Okay.
Nice.
Good enough. Okay. So now I'm gonna try to cast grease.
So remember, well, first you type I cast grease on the wall, Control
Okay.
Enter.
Do I
And then-
capitalize grease?
Wait, do you have it? I think you...
Yeah, level 1.
Oh, it is level 1. Yes, it is level 1. And you don't need to memorize. You can cast
No,
whatever you want.
the bard has to. I have to choose spells permanently. I can't. I can never swap spells. out except
Sorcerers.
level 4. Yeah, it's like I'm basically like a
Yeah.
sorcerer. It's the same thing. Yeah. But I think I have to meditate or like think for like an hour every night, and rest or something to remember my spells. But I don't have to select them. Okay, yeah, I'm about to cast this underneath it. What should I call? I know what it's called. I don't want to say it. What else could I refer to it as? Like a mechanical thing.
You can't say what it's called because you know
Oh, I
what
can.
it's called.
Okay.
Yeah. go
Oh,
ahead.
but I'm. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I just don't want if the other ones will know. Okay, I'm the action, right? Control Enter. There.
You could have called it with his name because you know its
Oh,
name.
it's okay.
Uh,
But everyone else will
oh,
see
because
it.
you haven't said it yet. Oh, I see what
Yeah,
you're
that's what
saying.
I meant. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
correct,
is it
correct.
like we can colloquially just call it a construct? I think everybody kind of gets the gist that it's a mechanical thing, but they don't know what it is.
See, that's why it took me some time because it says that magic is used to make it. Magic plus a lot of engineering. But my question is, okay, magic is used to make it. Does that mean that it's magic and that it radiates magic? And from what I have, it doesn't give you any direct answer anywhere. But they put so much emphasis on the mechanical aspect that, in my mind, I said that there's no magical aura, and its functioning doesn't look magical. So in the end, I decided against giving it an aura. So you can go to your sheet and click to the left of grease, the little circle.
Yeah, which circle? The left or the right one?
To the left, yes, the left one.
Yep.
And then to the right, there's the magnifying glass.
In this racket.
And when you click on that, do you get the cast button or no?
No, I don't. Oh, maybe because it's open above dancing lights still.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's try. Let's see. No, you think it's bugged maybe? Oh, it might be bugged because for sleep it opens up, but for you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to delete grease, and I'm gonna have to add it again.
Okay.
Dan, how much time do you have?
Let me see. About 30 minutes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So Bard 1, grease, let's put it here. And let's see. Yep, now it's so
Try again.
yeah, click again the grease to the left. You have to click it. Yep, and then to the right for the magnifying glass, and then
Oh, there you go. Yeah, cast. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to delete one of those greases from the chat log.
Okay, and so now I just need to basically read the grease. Okay. It must roll a successful reflex save or fall. It's the DC acrobatics check. So I need to check now if it has acrobatics. Let's see. Feats. No, I don't see acrobatics. Oh wait, no, acrobatics is a skill. But I don't see the skill in the skill list. Must make a successful reflex save or fall. So
I assume that's the first thing we have to do, yeah. See if it succeeds on that.
Okay.
This little creature reminds me of the Modrons.
Yes, definitely. So the question is, it rolled 14. You can't see it because it's hidden, but it rolled 14. And the question is, what is the DC of your...
Oh yeah, mine was, I'm guessing it's, what, 10 plus my level plus my charisma modifier, I think.
I think it's on your character sheet. Like a spell DC or something like that.
Let's see. Maybe in combat?
You're right. We're not in combat. Now we're in combat. Yeah, or when to the right of Bard, you can click the magnifying glass, and the DC, it seems to be 13. Your base DC is +3 total. It says here 13.
I'm wondering though if do you get one per caster list? It's like 10 plus caster
by
level
the way,
plus.
why does it say that level 0 you have 10 spells? That must be a mistake, right? Can you see it? Under Bard.
Oh, is that on main? Which tab are you looking at?
Anyway, that's not that important right now. Dan, how can we be sure? So look, if his DC is 13 and that thing rolled 14, that means it's saved. But
that means it would be saved. But you want to see if that's correct, the DC?
Yeah.
I'm wondering. I swear it's. I think it might be 10 plus your caster level plus your modifier. I think, but I'm trying to find out where that is. There should be a section that says how to calculate.
Should be in the
DC.
magic section. Hold on.
Yeah.
Casting spell.
Okay, I found saving throw difficulty class. It's 10 plus the level of the spell plus your bonus. On page 216.
Your bonus comes from where?
16.
Charisma.
Tell me what page is that in the book?
Yeah, 216. That's good.
Yeah, saving throw difficulty class near the bottom. Saving throw against your spell has a DC of 10 plus level spell plus your bonus for relevant ability. So it'd be charisma for Bard, yeah. So is your Bard, is your charisma +3?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's showing your DC without the spell level.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Right, you have to add it in yourself.
Yeah, you have to add the spell
okay.
level yourself.
right?
That's
So
why
it would be
that's
14
why it's called the
for level
base
1.
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the bit. Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
14 for
minimum.
level 1, and he rolled a 14, so I think that's enough to not be effective.
Yeah, I still think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
okay, but at least we know that for now. But yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just got in. Yep.
It's a valiant effort. Yeah.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
You almost
I'm-
had him. He slips
I mean-
for a second, but
I
like,
mean, yeah, I'll be honest. I'm pissed,
Yeah.
guys. But still, I'll let it slide. Just this once.
let it
Or,
slide this
actually,
time.
to be fair, I won't let it slide because the grease did not appear. So
No.
there will be no sliding today. Sorry, guys. So sad.
So you've tried to grapple it and failed, and you try to grease it and it keeps going. That's pretty cool, huh?
So there's grease on the wall right now. Then, right?
There's grease on the
Yeah.
wall, yes.
Actually, no. There's more. I forgot that even though it didn't fall, if it moves, it has to make an acrobatics check. So that'll happen on its round. So you have to remember that to check because the spell goes off. It's just it did not fall.
The range target, one object or 10-foot square. So I guess you know the beak is there. And
But I did it on the wall though. He's not crawling at the wall.
no, but I wonder, can you target it so well at the wall? Because here it says the effect target is either one object or a 10-foot square. The way you're describing it, it doesn't sound like you want to do it in one object. It sounds like 10-foot square because that, you don't want it to, and it doesn't sound like you can make it less than 10-foot square.
Right. That's why I assume it's on like a 2x2 array of the wall. Assuming
Yeah.
you imagine a grid, like 3-dimensional grid.
But the thing is that if Beak is grappling you, he's right there.
Right. But that's why I didn't cast grease on the thing itself. So the thing itself has no grease. So if he grabs it, he should be okay.
What I'm trying to say is that the grease is going on the wall, but it has to be a 10-foot square. It doesn't say here that you can have less than 10 foot. So that means that it's gonna have to spill to the ground.
Oh, that's what you're saying. We're on the ceiling.
What's that?
We're on the ceiling. Yeah.
It has this. We're not super interested exactly where it spills. We're just interested on whether it hits Big 2, and it definitely sounds like it. Target one object. I don't understand. You have two choices: either a 10-foot square or one object. But what does the one object mean? I mean,
Yeah.
under what circumstances?
Yeah, it's like imagine you're holding a sword.
I guess you
could
can
cast
target
grease
a
on it,
sword,
and then
yeah.
you'll drop.
So-
You might drop the sword, for example.
Yeah.
I was thinking about casting on the construct, but then if I succeeded, then Beak wouldn't be able to grab it next round. So I didn't want to cast it on the construct itself. I want to do it under its feet.
Okay, we're gonna Beak is gonna have to roll the same thing. Reflex, yeah, roll reflex, Beak. It's on your main. Go to your sheet on the main,
I see reflex, yeah.
and at the bottom, yeah, it's the
Double click in there,
-2.
right?
Yeah, and you're supposed to roll. If you roll 14 or higher, you're good.
Oh my god. Okay. You told me to remind you to when I rolled a 1, so what the hell happened? I live
Oh,
with grease
yes.
for the rest of my life.
Yes. Okay, I'll tell you now what happens. Now is when the dragon.
Oh no.
See, I would have forgotten completely unless you told me. I would have forgotten completely, and okay. I'm gonna try to figure out how to explain this. You can roll again.
Oh,
you
I see,
re-roll
I
ones
see.
or something.
Some chaotic element into my fate, right?
But I'm trying to. How do I explain it in in-game terms? Basically, I cannot say that you fell and you because this takes effect before you. It's not that you failed and you try again. It's that this ability, this skill, this thing completely removes this roll as if it didn't happen. Anyway, go roll again.
Okay, same thing, right?
Yeah,
reflex?
same thing. Reflex, yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, but you didn't make it. Let me try. First of all, I need to make a note here. Okay, I need to make a note on my phone.
I remember reading that rule somewhere, but I don't remember where or why am I under the influence of that rule.
Which rule?
Rolling a 1? That you need to repeat the roll?
No, there's no such rule. Like the thing that happened right now is it has to do with something that you've done, or I can't reveal
Okay.
anything. But it's not a normal thing. It's nowhere in the.
In the core rulebook? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you may
if
have read
it
something
is-
like there's some
if it
classes
isn't
where
listen, no, it has nothing to do with classes.
well there are feats that you can I think like once per day or something
Yeah,
you
but
can
it doesn't
reroll
have
one or
anything
something
like
like
that.
that.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
nothing about his character.
Yeah, it's nothing about
Otherwise-
Shadrick, exactly.
Otherwise, you would know about it. I wouldn't have to be secret about it. Maybe it's a magical item, but
That's what I'm guessing.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
I see.
want you. I wouldn't want you to go through the core rule book and try to read all the magical items it has in there. I don't. Does it even have magical items for?
I don't think so.
They're in second edition. They're
The
not in the
amulet.
player's handbook. They're in the Dungeon Master's Guide. So I don't know where it will be here, but you know, I don't want you guys to look into that stuff. I mean, if you know something, you know something, but it's better to you know. Okay, so let me type something. And now I have to put some condition on him, and it's I guess it's prone, right? I don't see.
Yeah, if he falls down, yeah, that would be prone.
Yeah, I know. I do see it now. Let me grab this and there we go.
Clerics aren't supposed to curse.
Okay, and now it's Matthias.
Okay, I'm gonna run upstairs.
Okay, yeah, you can type it that you run upstairs. You're quite far
Yeah, he's kind of far
compared to
back
everybody
though.
else. But I will do this for you. 5, 10, 15. 20, and then up. Yeah, you just about made it.
But I guess I won't be able to do anything.
No, you can. Let me look at. You have Knowledge Arcana. That's the check. Go ahead and roll Knowledge Arcana. So you may be able to get some more info on the construct. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of info.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn this now into identified. So you can see it says cloak or spy there. So that's a pretty high check. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to whisper to you the. Okay, I sent the input to Matthias. It's up to him now to tell us. So you have, you can cast one spell, and you can also type a long sentence. But when I say long sentence, I mean about half of what you received. So you cannot type the whole thing. So you can do that and the spell, whichever you prefer first.
Okay, wait. So destroy it is like dying status, right?
Look, I'm not gonna tell you specifics now. Take your best guess.
Okay.
But yeah, pretty much what you said. I can't believe we finally managed to play and make some progress, and we figured out a little bit of grappling.
Pretty cool.
We didn't get too far with the grappling, though.
Get too far, but at least we're not afraid of it as we were before. We're
Yeah.
not terrified anymore.
But once we actually succeed with the grapple, then we'll see.
Then
Then we'll experience it, sure.
Then we go into the flowchart. We'll be like,
We can. In the meantime, we can arm ourselves with more flowcharts. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll help.
you can never have too many
You
flowcharts.
can never. You can never.
Okay, I tried. I don't know. It's kind of awkward.
Okay. And now, what do you think about spells?
Throw a magic missile at it, but then I don't know if it'll hit beak.
No, the missile never misses. It will hit it 100%.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use one then.
He doesn't even get a saving throw. Alrighty.
Would
So-
it be better to use the force missile?
Oh yeah, let me check that out. That will make some sense. Force missile. I think the force missile does a little bit less damage. It does 1d4
Yeah, I don't think it scales to caster level.
plus the damage from your intense spell suffocation power. So the intense spells. So basically, it does 1d4 plus 1. Right now, it does exactly the same as the magic missile. However, the magic missile will do an extra point because magic missile will be 1d4 plus 2, and the force will be 1d4 plus 1. That's the difference. Which do you want to use?
I'll go with the regular one. The
Okay,
plus 2.
Okay. So the way you do it is, yeah. target the clockwork spy on the combat. Well, I'm gonna do it for you. It'll be easier that way. I'm just gonna grab your target, drop it on the clockwork spy. So now you're targeted. So now all you have to do is go to your actions and click the leftmost circle to the left of magic missile. And then click to the right of magic missile, click the magnifying glass. And then click cast. Okay, see now even the targeted worked, that's great. And now, type +1 at the modifier at the bottom left of the screen. That +1 is from the intense power thingy.
Yep.
And then under cast, there's a DMG, right? There's a red DMG. Click that, that should do it. Oh, wow.
I bet poor Beak is lying down next to it.
Yeah.
What? It's one round after it.
Oh, really? Okay.
If you wanted to capture it, this was not a good idea.
Yeah.
But it did look like it was getting away, and you had no way to know how many hit points it had. Although keep in mind, when something is that small, probably wouldn't have a lot of hit points. So I was, yeah, that
Yeah.
was. Let me look at something. So the magic missile definitely doesn't get a saving throw, does it? Saving throw none. Spell resistance, yes. I don't think this thing has spell resistance. Well, it's a good time to wrap the game up. We just have to figure out the self-destruct thing.
Self-destruct sequence activated. It's like, oh no.
You could have grabbed this thing and reprogrammed it to use it for yourselves, you know.
That would be cool.
It was very. You could have followed it to whoever sent it, but all that stuff, and then it would have led you out of the colony, you know. And the question is, do you leave the colony to follow this thing out into the jungle or no? You know, it's a pretty cool encounter, and it was very complicated. I don't think it's a bad thing that you destroyed it. It's very. I was very happy that Beak, tried to grab it instead of destroy it, and he just run upstairs immediately, and and we tried the grapple, we tried the grease, you tried everything, and finally the wizard came out and just bang.
He had no context. He just came upstairs and said, "What the fuck?" and just killed
The wizard comes up, he's like, fuck it. Blow it up.
Good role playing. Good role playing.
No, it's a great scene. It's a great scene. I like how everything worked out. We just have to figure out now the self-destruct thing. So. Okay, yeah, it's pretty interesting. So, I'll tell you what happens. Okay, I made a typo there. Matthias shoots a missile of energy. So Matthias played, and now it's the thing again. So before you guys can do anything,
Blows up.
1d6 points of damage, fire damage in a 5-foot radius. Reflex DC 10 for half damage.
That doesn't
So-
sound good for me.
That you're definitely within the 5 feet, but nobody else is. So it's just you. Reflex roll. Hold on.
He's prone too, so I bet that has a minus to it.
Yeah, roll reflex. Reflex saving throw.
Well, because he's prone, do you think that makes it even harder? Or I mean, does that change the
Oh,
modifier?
you're right. Reflex.
Right, I'm just looking that up right now to see how that changes it.
Reflex. Oh, let's pull it out. Where would that be? Combat.
That's in page 568.
Yeah. He has a -4 penalty. on
Minus
melee
4
attack,
penalty. And
but-
okay.
Yeah, but
So I gain a +4 bonus to armor class against ranged attacks, which I don't know if this is. I don't think this is the case, right? 600.
Oh,
it's just weird. Like, how can you? Your reflexes are kind of messed up because you're lying there. But I guess you could roll away. Just
Yeah, something
can't
like
jump away. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything
Oh,
about
that roll.
reflex.
don't do anything until, let me see.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a fire, right?
It's the very last page, pretty much, of the book, right? Afterwards. you
Yeah,
just give-
before the appendix. Yeah.
Yeah, it all ends. I can look up a reflex saving throw, see if this is anything.
So you could go prone, like in a video game, like like in a FPS. You could go prone on purpose, so that your armor class would be +4, and you could still shoot crossbows.
That's interesting. Yeah. I
It
didn't
is
know that.
interesting. This is definitely not possible in second edition. Then you just have to ask the GM if he allows it. So, I don't see anything here that would make his reflex saving throw worse. Like Shaden said, he rolls away. Yeah, go ahead and roll a normal reflex.
Yeah, on Reddit, people are saying, red is written. It's just reflex doesn't matter. So
Damn
we're
it.
discussing it. So
That doesn't bode well.
Yeah,
Just
it
one
would be.
reflex
It's the
damage.
reflex DC 10, so it's not that hard. DC 10 is not that hard to get. You roll, you have a -2. Even without the -2, you'd be fucked. So I'm just, I'm just
It's
going
just
to
1d6
roll.
damage, right? It's not going to kill you.
Yeah, reflexes is not your thing. I'm just going to roll the 1d6. 3. So I'm just gonna put 3 in the wounds. Boom, right there.
Okay.
And I'll describe it.
If I had rolled another one, maybe the grease will, go in flames and engulf me.
Yeah, actually, yeah, the grease should catch fire right now. Flammable grease. Let me see.
Get a bucket of water.
And on that note, we can end this epic episode of Ruins of Azlant.
It was a really good session. I really like this one.
Oh, and wait, you're gonna get XP. Let's look at the XP, and I'm gonna put them properly in the this thing had like a whole like 2-3 pages of explanations of how it works and what's gonna happen if you do this or if you do that. But you just destroyed it.
Kind of sad.
It's pretty cool. Though. It's pretty cool. Definitely. Don't forget that you still haven't been in the northern office.
Yeah. Or the southern one.
Oh, let me see something. Did Matthias take out? Yeah, he ticked out the magic missile, so he can spend one. But look, we fixed. No, even if we hadn't given him the +1 from the intense thing, he would still have destroyed because it had 5 hit points. So even without the +1, he would still have destroyed it. Wait, so yeah, encounter. So now my question is, so I open the party sheet, I go to XP, and then encounter. And I drop the encounter here. I think I got it down. And then award. There we go. It's worth 400 XP, and each of you got 100.
Nice.
And that's how we're gonna do the XP.
Which sheet is that in? The party one? Oh,
The party sheet, yeah, it has. I don't think you can see
Oh, okay.
section, the XP section.
and
Yeah,
then
we
it has
can't
that.
see
It
it.
has the XP from the other monsters that we
By
slayed.
the way, when I look at the classes, Jubal says Bar 1, Kello says Ran, Ranger 1, Shadrick says Clay 1, but for Matthias, it says Evo 1. So it doesn't say Wizard, it says Evoker.
Evoker, right? Yeah.
Evocation. Yeah.
Let me see, is that
That makes
also
sense.
his main? Yes,
It was
even if in the first. When did we change this? When did we change this? I don't remember changing.
I think it's always been like that.
I think we did it that way from the beginning.
Okay, so it was from the beginning.
Yeah, pretty sure.
That's pretty neat. So he's an evoker. Okay, guys, you can stop the streams, and then after you stop them, you can disconnect from Fantasy Grounds, and I'm gonna disconnect last, just in case we